Hi guys, welcome back with another machine on the Van Hub, which is Digital World Local Development. The link will be put into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine if you want to. This machine is a bit different from others because this machine has host-based intrusion detection system installed. In other words, we cannot launch something like brute forcing or directory emulation. So very important. Also, as you can see over here in the description, the author or there is a note saying that some users report the box may seem to be unstable with aggressive scanning. The home page gives a clue why. And another very important I'd like to share with you. Although I've already demonstrated many machines which involve escaping the restrict shell, but I'd like to tell you we cannot take a usual way to escape. And so I want to stress that the emulation is very, very important. If you do not enough emulation and just simply start the escaping attempt, you will fail. Okay? I think you will know what I mean when we get there. So before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough talk, let's just get started. We can switch over again. This machine, I think, will work better with VMware rather than VirtualBox. Okay, so now we can head over to Kali Linux VM. As usual, first of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. As you can see, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 132. So we can note down such information because we will need such information afterwards. So next, we need to launch the Nmap to do the port and self-scanning. To save time of this video, I've already completed before. So for now, we just get out its result. As you can see over here, I used the options like SceneScan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option of all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the Nmap scanning results, we can tell that the target has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open port numbers in total. Let's take a look at them one by one. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service or secure shell service, and its corresponding version information, 7.6. This version is not updated. However, I don't think we can find any vulnerability except the username emulation vulnerability, which is not what we want at this point. The second one is 113, and the Nmap cannot determine its service, which is fine, which will not affect our penetration for this machine. And the next two port numbers are used by Samba. And the last one is 880, which is running HTTP service. Also very weird, the service is IIS 6.0. You know, IIS should be running over Windows rather than Linux, so a bit weird. However, as you know, the administrator can configure the banner for many applications, including the HTTP application. Okay, so this would be, intentionally configured by the author. Okay, so what can we do next? I think just I mentioned in the other videos, if the target has file sharing service running, such as FTP service, the Samba service, NFS service, such file sharing service should become the first choice to enumerate. This case would be Samba service. So how to enumerate Samba service? The utility I'd like to use, as you know, would be SMB client. And we can use the uppercase L option to specify, so this means which kind of information, what we want, okay? And followed by the IP address of the target. Press enter. Maybe this slowness is caused by the host-based intrusion detection system. Okay, all right. We can provide our password, and there is one access. So next, we can use the same utility to access this shell. SMB client IP address of the target, and followed by the share. Access. Press enter. We got the error of the access denied, which is fine. Next, we can use enum for Linux. And to enumerate the more Samba service-related information, including the shares information by the target machine. But again, because of the same reason I mentioned, when we run the enum for Linux for this target, this will take a very long time, and maybe we will be disconnected. Okay, so to save time of this video, I will not wait. Okay, so how to do? Now it's time to enumerate the web application both manually and automatically. So let's fire up the browser of Firefox to do the manual enumeration first. And we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. And we got the page. So warning, we are experimenting a host-based intrusion detection system. So because of this IDS or host-based IDS, we cannot make brute forcing. Otherwise, we'll be disconnected or we'll be locked out. Very important. So here, let's continue our walkthrough of this site. So welcome to the development page. So there are many projects in this box. View some of these projects at this location we can copy. And so this one, SSH, Samba, and also HTTP. So enumeration. And this should be the directory. And let's go back to the browser. So of course, afterwards, we need to check this directory. And this is the banner. Maybe this is intentionally configured by the administrator. And also we can check its source code. And we got more information. Searching for development secret page. Where could it be? And also Patrick, head of development. So maybe this would be the possible username for this machine. Okay, so we can possible user names. Patrick. So nothing else. So how to do next? We can check whether we can retrieve the robots file. robots file. Not found. It's found, but nothing here. All right. So next we can, even I think it's not a good idea to launch like Nikto or GoBuster because of this host-based intrusion detection system. Okay. And next, I think we can access this directory. Press enter, and there's many pages. So how to do? Of course, you can manually walk through all pages under this directory. However, I'd like to show you another way. Maybe some, we need to some sort of share script or commands. And also, I'd like to use Python to retrieve the page, at the same time or at one time. Okay. So how to do? We can copy, and we can use the Q and paste over here. So S mean the option means the silent will not print out the verbose information, and press enter. And we want to extract the last column. How to do? We can use AWK and print 9. Sorry, this should be 9. The ninth field or column. Okay, press enter, and we can save to like pages. And also we can use a bash script to retrieve all pages in this file. We can cut out the pages, but alternatively, I'd like to show you how to use Python. I prefer to use Python rather than bash. Okay, so we can launch the Python. We can import a request module, and we can open the file pages with read-only mode as handler, and for line in read lines, and we can print. So we can print like retrieving line strip. And next we can print requests and get. Oh, I think we need to set the URL variable. And should be this one, line strip, print requests, get URL, and the text. As you can see, all pages can be retrieved to Kali Linux at one time. And the next we need to analyze these outputs. Okay, so let's scroll up. So the first one about, but nothing here. And we are currently still building. Maybe this would be possible user name as well. And the next, so retrieving config, just one question mark. And default, we got something. This is binary. We can copy and go to the subchef to decode subchef. So paste in here binary from binary, and we got something, but no any meaning. So next, let's move forward. Retrieving development, HTML. So security, the path to development, blah, blah, blah. You tried harder. We need to visit this page. We can copy we can copy and put it down to our notebook. And next, so we got some picture, two picture we can copy. And the next, try harder. Copy. And next, yeah, this is pickup file. We can copy. So retrieving error. I don't think login page, but this is not actual login page at all. So where could the login page be? We need to find out later. So registration, oh, we got some more binary data. We can copy selection and paste in here. Just some description. Surely development secret page is not that hard to find. I think we have already found the development secret page. Yeah, this one. And the next, look around. So uploads, blah, 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 but not very important. So I think now we can exit from the Python. And the next, we need to download these two picture. We can use wget. And paste in here. It's done. So the next one is try harder. We can copy. Okay. And the next would be pickup file. Press enter. Because I've already downloaded the pickup file earlier. So maybe we can remove the second one. So how to do next? Also try harder. We can, sorry about this. This would be this one. So next, I'd like to analyze these pictures, what we have already downloaded now, just now. We can use like EXIF2. And the metadata of these two pictures can be printed out, but nothing special here. Next, we can launch the stack seek or stack hide extract. Try harder. And nothing. We can use stack seek. Try harder. So I think we cannot get anything from these two pictures. Let's move on. We can open up the test file, pickup file with Wireshark and some packets and the protocol TCP and HTTP. So I think we can we can find this another new page. We can follow HTTP stream, and then we can get this page. We can copy. And paste in here. So next, I think we need to access this directory, also this file. We can copy. Maybe we can copy this one first. So welcome to the development secret page. Please drop by Patrick's PHP page to get to know our development head better. Beware, blah, blah, blah. And also we can check its source code. Nothing here. Oh, what I'm doing. So next we can click this hyperlink. Welcome to my profile page. So this should be the profile page for the user Patrick. And try harder. Click here to log out. I think because of very bad development, we didn't make any login, but we have already been in the profile page of this user. Very weird. And also we can check its source code. Nothing here. And next, I think we can click here to log out. Oh, we can get the login page. And we can use the username like admin, enter. We have. So I don't think this is the correct password or username, but anyway, we have already in the page. And besides this, we got some error. And this error actually, later you will know very important information. Or we can call it the leaked information by the application. We can copy and put over here. Next, we can access this page. We can access. Press enter. So director, there is nothing for your immediate attention. And also we can log out. Nothing else, right? So we got more comments, but I don't think such comments can give us anything to proceed. Okay, so I think we have already enumerated all pages, and the only use information would be this one. This one, because we have already analyzed the picture. And also we have already analyzed the pickup file, but nothing, only except this or the error message. And we can copy and go to the Google to make some research. And then almost the first link would be leading to this site, exploit database. Actually, this one has the simple text file login script, has the file inclusion vulnerability, and we can copy and to access this file. This is not normal local file inclusion vulnerability. Okay, so now we can access this file, and we got some credentials, admin. So next, I think we can crack the such hashes. It looks like this is MD5 hash. And we can go to the crack station, copy. Crack. But not found. Let's go ahead. So the second user, we can copy. Paste over here. Crack. We got a result. So the password has been decrypted. Wonderful, right? So next, we can try this one for the Patrick user. And this user is the head of the development department. However, not found. So before we go ahead, I'd like to say some people they use the online website service like this one, CrackStation, to decrypt this hash value. But as you can see over here, the result is not found, or in other words, failed to crack this hash. Even I use the like John Ripper and the RockQ word list. Actually, I tried many word list, but such a word list doesn't contain the real password. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why other people can use like online website crack station to crack this hash, but I can't. If you do this machine yourself, you can, please share your, your result or your process about this part. Okay, so we need to, find other ways to penetrate or make like a privilege escalation. You know what I mean when we get it there again. So now we can go back and we can decrypt or crack the last hash. And the result is Q, or the username itself. So now Q. So next we can try to use this credential to SSH to the target, right? So how to do? SSH Q followed by the IP address of the target. Q. But password is not correct. Next we can try to another user intern, right? Intern. And we can copy its password from here. Copy. It does work. So welcome to development. And this is a different shell. We can, we cannot run, we can get the local, we can list files. However, if you want to use the cat, this cannot work. Unknown syntax, even no more cat, more local text doesn't work. So you mean, although we have already got the shell on the target, this we are jailed. We are in a jail, in other words. So next we need to escape from this restrict shell. And I want to share the lesson. I have already used, or I've already gone through the restrict shell escaping for many times. And you can go to the website. We can, for example, I always use this website to escape restrict shell. And the first one, and you can try many ways to escape. However, all of them cannot work. So do you remember I mentioned one thing at the very beginning? The immersion, before you try to escape or exploit, you need to get as much information as possible, or immersion information is the key. Okay, so how to do? Actually, we need to use, we can use the echo shell. As you can see now, this one is L shell. It's not R shell. Before I encountered many restrict shell. The shell type is R shell, but this time it's L shell. So we need to make some research on this shell, and we can go to the Google. So L shell, and you can escape. Escape. So yeah, this one. I think this link can give us the answer, or give us the way to escape. As you can see here, this shell is a Python-based shell that enables to restrict commands for users. And so how to bypass? We can use this way. We can copy and paste in here. As you can see, we have already escaped from the restricted shell successfully. So again, the immersion is very, very important. Before you try to attempt to crack or to escape, we need to get as much as possible. Okay? Or I mean, as much information as possible. Okay? So next, we can run all commands like the local. Yeah, congratulations on obtaining a user shell. And also we can get the work. So the tell Patrick that shout box is not working. And Patrick's start of the third year in this company, blah, blah, blah. And attend the meeting to discuss if password policy should be looked at. Sorry, my bad. Some guy said we can, if we can use CrackStation or use John Reaper to get or crack the password for this one, and then we can make a lateral movement to the user Patrick. But just I mentioned earlier, at least based on my practice, we cannot use the normal word list to crack. Okay, and we can go to the home directory to make some local immersion. Go to admin. Sorry. Go to the Patrick and the password. So welcome to the password portal. Intruder alert. To root me, you need to try harder. And the next, I think, of course, we need to do some more local immersion. Like go to the var, go to the backup. Nothing here. And go to the www directory, go to HTML directory. But nothing here. So next, I think it will be better we upload the NumPy shell script to do the automatic immersion. And I've already got this script ready. Yeah, this one. So next we can we can set up a web server on the Kninix to upload this file. And the next, go back to the package shell. NumPy. And we need to make it executable. And then we can run it. When you try to escalate privilege, in most cases, we need to take advantage of this script because it can emulate the target machine very well. Okay, although we cannot neglect the manual emulation. A lot of output, like binaries with SUID bit, the binaries with capabilities. It's done, and then we can scroll up. But nothing exciting so far. And the port numbers, active port number 53. We cannot use this to elevate our privilege. Cron job processes some local exploits. So I believe the only way to elevate privilege would be utilizing the local exploit. But before we try to manually exploit, I'd like to, take advantage of the Metasploit. Okay, so now we can create the payload with MSF Vellum. We can use MS Vellum and press enter. I used this MSF Vellum a lot. It's done. And then we can upload this. Of course, we can launch the Metasploit console. In the meantime, we can upload this payload to the target. And next, of course, we need to make it executable, and then we can run it. And we can use exploit multi-handler. We can set the payload to this one. We can copy the payload because this should be matched exactly. And we can set the local host to our Kali Linux. Set local port number to 66 and run it. And next we can run the payload. To see whether, okay, Metasploit session 1 opened. And we can background this Metasploit session by pressing keys Control and Z. Yes, and then we can search suggester keyword. We can use this post exportation module. And then we can show options. We can set the session number to 1, and then we can run it. Now this module is collecting local exploits for the target machine. If the module can find the vulnerable or can find the exploit, and then we can use this exploit or this module to elevate privilege. So the first one is coming out. Okay, I think I got the one what I want to use. This one, because the target is vulnerable, not appear to be vulnerable. We can copy. All right, it's done. Then we can use this module. And we can show options. Again, set localhost to our Kali Linux. Set local port number to different port number. And or unoccupied port number. Set the session number to 1. And then we can run it to see whether we can get the second MetPret session. And this session should be owned by root user. All right, MetPret session 2 opened. Great, right? I think we have already got our privilege escalated. We can get UID, root user, and we can get interactive shell by ID. Go to root directory and to get the final flag. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.